In this video, we're going to work on making our chat system active and showing the feature to the user that a person is typing or not. So let's get started. The very first thing that we will have to do is to create a complete new the table, the model, the controller. So we're gonna start from here, command line. The very first thing, CLS, and I will gonna try to find make migration. Yep. And I will gonna say active chat table. Okay, and you know the drill. I will gonna head to the folder database migration, gonna cut from here the one that we just create, and in new I will gonna paste it, and then I'm gonna have to open it and make it what I need. It must be in the database migration new, and there we go. In here we're gonna have to quickly copy something like that. You can close it, and oh, hold on, I always forget. We're gonna have to copy this schema as well for the down, so we can revert it, and we will gonna name it active chat or chat, whatever. So that's the thing. And for the columns we need the ID for sure, incremental ID, and the user ID, as well as the chat ID, and we need another thing, this time boolean. It would be typing. Okay, we are pretty much done. Save here. If I head back over here and say migrate new, okay, migration is done. Now if I head to my database, refresh, and here we go, active chat available. And if I see the structure, it is ID, user ID, chat, typing. Head back to my chat system. What I mean by active chat is this one is the active chat for this user, even though there is no message. Now this one is the active chat, now this one, and this is what I meant. When it will gonna be active, it will be active when we have all the messages loaded. So right where we added our scene message, which is somewhere. And by the way, from last video I forgot to add the scene message. If you guys remember, scene message, we have to add the scene message over here, and this time we do not have element, so we're gonna skip it. So it is for the new message load. If someone is sending a message to us and we already chatting with him, so we will gonna have to mark it seen right away. So let's get back to our, one is new message load and one is message load. As you know, I have already explained it to you. Now the thing that we are going to do is right above here, we added message scene at the very bottom. After doing all the things, make active will gonna come here. Okay, I just even picked up the name for the function. Awesome. Okay, and what it will gonna take, the same thing, chat ID and the token, and quickly do the same thing for new message load as well, because they both are same, just the difference is it's load like one message, new one. And let's build this function. Let me copy the scene message so we can save our time. Make active would be its name, and no need for element. The token and the chat ID would be the argument for this. We will gonna just check the first thing. The very first thing is the CID and C_ID. I will gonna try to not say CID. And there's one more condition that you guys probably gonna think that it doesn't make sense, but I will gonna explain it to you. If $message dot enter this enabled if this is false, which means if it is not disabled. Which is not disabled? This field right here. If it is not disabled and chat ID is not empty, neither null, then only then we will gonna send the Ajax request. So let me copy all the Ajax from here. It will be post as usual and the route would be active. Data would be as usual the same, and here we're gonna work on it later. As usual, head to our web.php as it will be a post. We do not have to change it to get and active chat controller. Store would be the function, and we do not yet created active chat controller and neither the module. Quickly head to our command line and make model active chat, and gonna have to find make controller active chat controller R. Okay, we are pretty much done. If I come back over here and we have it here, great. And the chat, sorry, let me close all these useless files and I can just cut it from here, paste it here, and chat controller. I'm looking for the chat controller, active controller actually. And you know what, in the database, if I come over here, active chat, we do not need create and add. So I'm gonna just delete them because we do not need them. It's not like record based thing, so we do not need that. And as we have done this, you guys probably know that Laravel have by default saving the fields for timestamps. So if we do not want to need a timestamp, so we're gonna have to make some changes in the model, and we're gonna say public. Laravel is so flexible, you can adjust it the way that you want. So I will gonna say time stamps is equals to false. So this will gonna let Laravel know that we no longer, or we are not requiring timestamps, so it will gonna avoid saving it automatically. We will not gonna face the error. Save it, close the model, pretty much nothing else needed from model. For the chat, let me think where we were at store function, so head to our store function, where it is, right here. In our store function, just like the previous one, we will gonna have this validate, and we're gonna set our variable and then the parameter for rules. Go back to our custom.js, so you can see only chat ID is the variable that we have to make the validation for. So we're gonna say c_id should be required. That's it. After that, yeah, one more thing, active chat, which is our model, app/user, another our model, use. These are the pretty much things that we need. Scroll down to our store function. Now we can say current user, in short cu, auth user id, and ck or chk check active chat where user id is equals to cu, the current user, and only get the first one. If this already exists, if it is already exists, then what you need to do is to just do chk chad chat id, which is the column, is equals to the request c_id. So we are just updating the chat ID of the user in our active chat if it is already exist. If the record of this user is exist, then right away chk save. That's it. Else, if we do not have a user record at the moment for this user, we will just gonna create, sorry, I forgot to add dollar is equals to new active chat, and active chat underscore ID would be the same as this one. Let me copy this for 3 times. Then the user ID would be our CU, and if you remember there was another column, and for now we will gonna make it false because he's not typing. We will gonna cover that in another part. Gonna have to say active save, the easiest way in Laravel to save the model. And then we will gonna head over to another if condition, and here we will gonna see if our active variable, which is in the else condition, is not empty, or if our chk is not empty. So one of them would be not empty, whether we're gonna create a new record or whether it will gonna update the old record. So one of each will gonna be not empty. So we're gonna say resp status is equals to 1. Gonna have to copy it, text something like success, copy the whole thing, else, as you know, 0, something went wrong, save it, return JSON encode resp. Whew, too much coding. Let's go to our browser and check it. Right now our table is empty. If I hit John, so it is working, but the first time it is not working because it is disabled. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just after scene, let me put it here. That would be the better thing. And after scene, put it over here, save it, refresh, and let's see, John. Yep, now it is working, but we have some error. We're gonna figure it out what's going on. Chat active not found, line number 45. Okay, in chat active chat controller, line number 45. Spelling mistake. Now if I refresh again, even though I didn't had to, hold on, does it have, okay, nothing is here. Select here. Okay, another error. App HTTP control, line number 45. Okay, you see there is a mistake here as well. Again error. Base table or view not found. Laravel underscore chat. Why would it be a underscore? We have to protected table, and we're gonna have to say active chats. This is the name of our table. Okay, great, now it is working. So the user ID is 1, obviously, the chat ID is 5, obviously, everything is working. Now if I select this chat, let's see what happened here. The chat ID got changed to 6. Perfect. I'm gonna have to close this one for now. And that's a pretty much thing for this video. We're gonna come in next video and we're gonna start working on typing. So take care for now.